Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Okay, so today we're going to be doing Module 2, Lesson 1 for math. So what we'll be learning is solving word problems with 3 add-ins and 2 of which makes 10. So we will be adding and subtracting within 10 to 20. All right, so what we'll be learning is these 3 bullet points. These will be our learning objectives. So I can find 2 numbers that make 10. So let's say that all together. I can find 2 numbers that make 10. All right, good job. The second one is I can add 3 numbers. So let's say that together. I can add 3 numbers. Good job. All right, so the third one is I can solve word problems using the Make 10 strategy. I can solve word problems using the Make 10 strategy. So why do you think making 10 might help us add faster? Show of hands. So making a 10 will help us add faster.
It's because if you make a plus into it, it will not make 9, it will make 10, so it will make it to 20 and 30 and then 40 and then 50.
Okay. Anybody else has another good answer? That was a good answer. Good job.
The reason that we use 10 because that 10 is because that any number that you can try to maybe confuse 3 numbers to make the number 10.
Yep. So what we might be learning, well, not might, but what we will be learning is that when we make a 10, it'll be easier because let's just say if we are adding to 19 or all the way to 20. If we already have that 10, let's say for example, what if we have 10 and we're trying to get to 14? How many do we need?
4.
4. Okay, what about if I have 10 already and I'm trying to get to 18?
8.
8. So you guys kind of understand what we're doing?
Yes.
A little bit? Okay. All right, good job, everybody. All right, so we're going to do a warm-up just real quick. So we're going to count from 10 to 20. So let's do it together. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, let's count backwards. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Good job, everybody. We get started with our first takeout. What did you notice as we were counting from 10 to 20? What was the pattern?
Oh.
You was adding?
Okay, good job. We were adding. How much were we adding each time?
One number and then 2 numbers.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Great answer. All right, so let's start off with our first takeout. So this will be one of our examples. So when I say a number and then I tell myself 1 in the other part. So for example, if we have 3, we know that we need 2 numbers to come together to make 3. So if we have 3, what are the 2 numbers that come together to make 3?
1 and 2.
1 and 2, right?
Yeah.
All right, so for 5, what 2 numbers do we have to make?
1 and 4.
1 and 4. All right, so we have 10.
1 and 9.
1 and 9. So for example, let's see if I have, I'm going to do a trickier one.
12 equals plus. Oh, that's easy. 2 plus 10 equals 12.
Yep, 2
Wow.
and 10.
Wow.
So y'all see what we're doing here?
Yes.
All right, what about another one? Let's do 8.
Alright, man, that's so easy.
That's easy. I got it.
All right, raise your hand.
7.
You can be.
7 plus 1.
7 plus 1. Good job.
Easy. You should have it at home. take those and look. That's so
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna do one more.
Yes.
15.
Ooh.
Obviously you can't.
10 and 5, good job. Alright, so you guys are starting to understand what we're doing?
Yeah.
Anybody have any questions on what we're doing?
I think we doing math questions so we can count to 10 and then 20.
Yep, so we're adding within 20, good job. Yep, so we're doing that. So, could we do this with our fingers?
Yeah.
No,
Why not?
because if we do it, we just gonna end up being confused, cause if we get 12 and so we got 12 on both of our fingers, but if we take away the 12 and we put up the 2, and we're gonna end up getting lost because we can't put up the 12 or the 2 or the 10 at the same time.
Okay. So let's think about our fingers. How many fingers do we have?
Fuck 10.
We only have 10, right? So could we make 15 fingers?
I got 11.
No.
Yeah, if we can take them away,
No.
11
have more.
fingers.
No.
10 fingers, right? So that's why we make a 10 and then we add from there. So good job, everybody. Raise your hand. Okay, who has it? Who have I not called? You wanna come and do it? Not 11. So 1 plus blank equals 10. So if we have 10 and we already have 1 of that 10, how many do we have left to put there? So if we have 10 and we already have 1, how much is that? How much is that? 9. It is 9. Good job. So this time it's 2 plus blank equals 10. Good job. We'll go
4.
for 4.
3 after that.
3,
3
2,
and 2.
and 1. Bro.
So as we look at this pattern, or if we look at these problems, what's the pattern that you notice? Anybody?
Oh, that we started that if you look close at the pattern that you can see, we went from 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and I realized that the pattern is that we started from 9 and worked our way down to 2.
Mm-hmm. So we started at 9 and we went backwards, right? So 9,
Yeah.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Good job, everybody.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so let's go to our application problem. How many minutes is on there?
12 minutes.
Alrighty, so application problem, it says John and Emma and Alice each had 10 raisins. So we got to find out how many raisins did they have left after eating some of the raisins. So John ate 3 raisins, right? And then Emma ate 4 raisins. And then Alice ate 5 raisins. Let's see here. So John had 10. But how many did he eat, right? He ate 3, right?
Yeah.
So that's 10 minus 3. So how many does he have left?
7.
He has 7.
Oh, that's mine.
Alright, so let's do Emma. Emma had 10 raisins, but she ate how many?
4.
4.
6.
So she is left with
6.
6.
And last one's still gonna be 5.
And then Alice had 10
5.
raisins and she ate 5. And what does that give me?
5.
5.
On my 5.
Mm-hmm.
So do you see how we got that?
Yes.
So each of them had 10, but John ate 3. So keyword is 8. So if he ate something, that means he took away from something, right?
Yeah.
So if he has 10 of something, he ate. So that means we'll do 10 minus 3.
Okay, equals 7 and 10 minus 4 equals 6. And 10 minus 5 equals 5.
Yep.
See, there's the one part I don't get. Why did he make the 10 minus 5 equals the 5?
So the 10 minus 5 is from Alice. So Alice had 10 raisins of her own, right?
Yeah, and she ate 5.
And she ate 5. So what is she left with?
5.
She was left with 5 raisins.
Oh, they because 5 plus 5.
So that makes more sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody understand? Thumbs up, thumbs down?
I got it.
Everybody understands?
Yeah.
You say you sideways? Okay, which part are you stuck on? The first one?
You saw, so you don't get it.
Okay, so what's your question? What got you stuck?
But why is 10 minus 3 7?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
because
cause 10, and then you take away 3. How many fingers are you left with?
7.
Mm-hmm. The same thing with this one. She had 10, we took away 4. She's left with
6.
6. And then we did the same thing for Alice.
Mm-hmm.
That makes more sense? 4 trapezoids. So I'm gonna go ahead and make 9 squares. I mean, not 9 squares, but 9 triangles.
I got a question.
Uh-huh.
I know that equals 14.
Mm-hmm.
But
Was that a question or an answer?
question because I didn't realize that. Cause why is it one square?
That's a good question. I believe that's just how the problem was set up to be just 1 square. I have 9 triangles,
1 square.
1 square, 4 trapezoids. So what number goes right here?
14, wait, no, wait, 9.
9. Plus
1,
1
4,
plus
4.
4. So how many blocks do we have all together?
14.
We have 14.
That because if you add the 1, would that be, because if you add the 9 plus the 1, it equals 10, and add the 4 over to it, it becomes 14.
That is correct. And I was just about to say that. So when you're looking at a problem like this, what do you already see? We can make this
Into a 10.
into a 10, right?
Yeah, and make the other number into
And then that's when we're left with 10 plus 4. And what does that give me?
14.
14. Good job. Well, this is another example. If we look at this equation right here, what do you see already?
That the 10 is first, and the 28 making 10.
Yep. So which 2 numbers can we make a 10?
8 and 2, and 9 and 1, and 7 plus 3, and 6 plus 4, and 5 plus 5, and 3.
So good job. But for this equation only, what 2 numbers can we make?
8 and 2.
8 and 2. So 8 and 2, 2 plus 8 gives me 10. So we made a 10.
Oh, and then plus
And
the
then we
6.
add the 6, what is that equal?
16.
16, good job. All right, another example I can use. So let's see here, 6 plus 4. So we have 6 plus 4 plus 9. So this is another example.
19.
It is 19, and how did you get that?
Because 6 plus 4 equals 10.
Mm-hmm.
And if you add the 10, it makes 19.
Yep, and if you add the 10 with the 9, it gives me
19.
19. So our answer is 19. Good job. So it's easy peasy?
Yeah,
Everybody understand?
yeah.
Anybody stuck on the
No.
step? Everybody good?
Nope.
Good job. You got 5 plus 3 plus 5. Which two numbers did they add to get 10?
They added 5 plus 5 and plus they added 5 plus 5.
So we took this number
And
and this number. Why didn't we take this number? These two numbers.
Because if we did, cause we all know that 5 plus 3 equals 8, and we will be missing 2 more numbers, but we know that the 5 plus the 5 equals that 10.
Exactly. So just like he said, if we take 5 and 3, does that give us a 10?
No.
No. So then we do 5 plus 5. Does that give us a 10?
Yes.
Yes. So then that equals 10, and we're left with 3. What's 10 plus 3?
13.
It is 13. Good job. Alright. We go to the next one. Alright, and then this is, let's see here.
What?
Alright, so some more practice. So we're gonna do this together. So if we have this equation, what two numbers are we adding to
1
make it
plus
10?
9.
1 plus 9, and then that gives us 10
Damn.
plus 6, that gives
16.
us 16. Alright, the second one,
6 plus 4.
6 plus 4, that gives us,
10,
10.
and the 10 plus 12. What the 10 plus 2 is 12.
yep, 10 plus 2 equals 12. Alright,
The
what
8
about this
plus
one?
2. 8 plus 2.
8 plus 2, that gives us
10
10,
plus the 4, plus 5 equals 15.
15, good job. Alright, what about right here?
7 and 3.
7 and 3, what does that give us?
10.
10
Plus the 4 equals 14.
equals 14. Good job, everybody. Just by looking at this exit ticket, let's just say it's my first time, I don't know how to do this. What do I need to do?
Oh.
I'm not sure.
That so if it's your first time doing the extra ticket, you pretty much need to look closely, cause if you see that you got the 2 and lined up, but the 2 plus the 4 do not equal a 10, so you need to look at the 8 plus the 2 and put them together, and you can count that up until you get to the until you get to the so you can start from 8 and count 2 more. Then you will get the 10. Then after that, when you got the 10, you can add the 10 plus the 4 equals. Then it equals 14.
14, good job. Now, we missed a step. How do we set this up? We turn it into a equation, right?
Yes.
So what would that look like?
8, 2 plus 8.
So it'll be, you said 2 plus 8.
2 plus 8.
And equals 12. Well, no, equals 10.
What's the other number? I'm missing a number.
4.
I'm missing 4.
Well, 14. 14.
Oh, wait.
So if I'm doing it like this, what do I do next?
You need to add up the 8 and 2.
Add the 8 and the 2, and what does that give me?
10. It gives you the 10 plus the 4.
And then bring down the 4, what does that give me?
14.
14. Good job. Alrighty.
We are smart.
Yes, indeed, y'all are. Y'all did good. Good job, everybody.
Thank you.
So, in conclusion, what did we learn from this lesson?
We learned that
So,
We learn math,
Yep.
subtracting and
subtracting and a little bit of subtracting and adding, but what about this one? Could you read this for me? What did we learn today?
I can find 2 numbers that make 10. I can
Good job. So let's say it all together. I can find two numbers that make 10. I can add three numbers, and I can solve word problems. All right. Good job, everybody.